buddy.
LaFleur.
Frank Wright.
Oh,
Why did I pick Frank Reich? I remember being all in on the Ravens, so I thought I would have picked Harbaugh.
because you thought Matty Ice was going to have a good resurgent year.
I guess.
You're like, Colts are winning the Super Bowl. It doesn't even matter what anybody else says.
No, I think I picked the Ravens to win the Super Bowl. I went all in on that, and I would have been right if he would have stayed healthy.
What did you have, though?
They would have been better than they were.
Would you have been right, though, is the question. Because I'm going to go with no. Ow, I got to move closer to this mic. That's a lot better. Put some volume on that cheese, mate. Who was your Super Bowl prediction? You had Rams, Ravens, Super Bowl. The Rams winning. You had the Colts in the AFC Championship.
I mean, that's not even close. I mean, it's tough to predict what the Rams did, but
I had Bills and Rams.
Sir,
What
I had Bucks and Bills.
what a disaster!
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
One last run for
Disaster.
Brady that didn't happen.
What else do we have here? Yeah. We had some Charger picks in this.
Yeah, those West predictions are probably pretty crazy.
I had Raiders.
Kevin was the only one who had Vikings. We all got the NFC South right. And the AFC East.
Yeah, those are pretty easy.
So what? I had the Cowboys.
You and Finn both had the Cowboys. All except for Snacks had the Rams. Oof.
Who did Snacks have?
In the Super Bowl?
Oh,
Buck Bills.
okay.
I want to see if he's around to hop on and all laugh at our picks.
Yeah, ask if he's around.
Oh no.
If he's around, he can
Hit
hop on.
it.
Episode 352 is here. Yes. Are they on Super Bowl? No, this is definitely not 52, right?
Past 52.
What number?
It's 57.
Yeah.
Right.
So a Heinz ketchup commercial with that yesterday.
So ideally, we just run like 5 shows before next year's Super Bowl, we could be caught up. 300 episodes more than the amount of Super Bowls.
Correct. We'll have to take a lot of breaks.
No, it is that time of the year. Speaking of breaks, before we get into the Super Bowl, how about them Nets?
Yeah, finally. The craziest is Kyrie Irving.
They may have gotten the worst deal that they could have gotten.
Well, it is what it is. They got a first round of 2029, so in 6 years we'll completely forget about it. But it is pretty crazy the things he says. Obviously, he's very delusional that he didn't feel respected enough. which was kind of absurd to me, especially of all the things he has done the last 3 years. For him to think that is absolutely insane. But
Right.
what are you going to do?
No, he's right that he wasn't respected. He's wrong in thinking he should have been respected. He
Right.
played like 40% of the games he was eligible to play in. And it was out of nowhere too. Like,
What do you
He
mean?
just randomly wanted to be traded.
yeah,
Well, the deadline's tomorrow, so
I know, but I don't know. He's
yeah.
I think I've stopped trying to figure out his brain a long time ago. And it's just okay.
One of the funniest things was that I saw a tweet about it, and Marcus Stroman liked it, and I go, "Wow, what a shock!"
Yeah, sure.
The biggest question becomes, does Luca think the world is flat?
Let's hope not. Hopefully, he doesn't get ruined.
If there is another pandemic, Texas will be more aligned with his beliefs.
Yeah,
than
he'll be
New York
fine
was.
there.
So he'll be able to do what he wants to do.
Well, it's
But
not even
also-
so much that. It's just he abided by his own rules, and he was mad that the Nets weren't giving him the leeway that he expected that he should have. But the NBA forgets that it's a business on top of everything else, and it's just whatever.
In the end, it came down to they weren't going to give him a max. And it seems like the Mavs are willing to do that as well as the Suns were willing to do that.
But yeah, and they're
I
insane
don't-
for doing that.
I think my favorite thing on
On the court wise, they're not, but
No, on the court, but
never about that.
he's sabotaged. This is his fourth team he's on, so.
But he's been playing at his star level this year.
Oh, absolutely. But you don't know when he's going to eventually go AWOL because
Yeah.
of something nuts, you know?
all it takes is Luca saying one stupid thing and he's gonna go find somewhere else to play next year.
Yeah.
Or they're gonna give him a max and Luca's gonna say something and they're gonna or a fucking Cuban's gonna be like, yo, listen. My favorite part of him getting traded was the like everyone thinks how he's all in on the team, like Mark Cuban, but like you saw it by his reaction, he had no idea that was happening.
I don't know. It's just a weird situation in general.
Oh, well. The Knicks dodged the bullet. You don't say that a lot. So apparently the
Well-
Mets are going to have a Super Bowl commercial.
It's a ticket commercial.
Probably.
What does that mean?
Whatever.
I mean, obviously, I'm aware of what a Super Bowl commercial is, but like,
Because we have an owner who
Why?
has money. Why not? Why not,
Just like
Vincent?
we had a
They have to advertise that they're raising the banner that we put in the wild card
if
on
they
opening
raise that
day.
I told you if they raise that goddamn banner, I'm not going. I'm leaving.
That's a lie. You're going to be there. You'll probably already have
well, I'll
your
be at the game. I'll have no choice.
ticket.
Finn's going to leave stomping
But-
his feet.
I might stomp my feet.
You're going to be
I
so
really-
excited.
Did you get a package this year? Because even though your dad's not around,
No, I didn't get a package. I just
makes sense. You go enough anyway. So
I'll just go as I go.
makes sense.
It is.
That's my gameplay.
I usually I'm on like the Friday night kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Friday
Deal
night, Saturday.
thing.
Maybe another game. If it's a
Yeah.
pitching match.
And there's
Well, Saturdays is
Th-
usually
usually-
like 4-ish.
cost-effective means of getting tickets and things.
Saturday games have been very much like 4-ish. 4-10s, 3-10s. So it's like they make them a lot easier to be a part of them.
Right.
So
Yeah.
what's the one we're going to? What's the game? What's the date? Do we have a date of that game?
Oh, very sorry. July something.
June?
I I think it's July. I could be wrong.
I feel like it's June. The Mets Hall of Fame game. What's the date? Mets Hall of Fame
This
game.
is awful. June 3rd. You're right.
Huh.
June 3rd against the Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh, joy.
Wonder.
Is that the game Anthony
Great.
Kay is going to come in and throw a perfect game? He's still on that
He
team?
might. No, I don't believe so. He might be in the organization, but I don't think he will make the roster.
Former New York Met guy. No, wasn't he just cut? I think he was just cut.
I think so too. I thought so.
Oh,
I remember seeing his
professional in
name.
the Chicago Cubs organization.
Oh, so he's now back with Stroman, who he was traded for.
Correct.
And interesting. Anthony Kay pitched in one game and gave up a run in 2 innings last year.
Yeah, Tommy John.
No, he has pitched in the majors at some point in every season.
He was
So I would
selected off
assume
waivers by
not,
the Chicago Cubs in December.
Yeah. He stinks.
It's so
Who was
close.
the guy?
Today I was
Who was
like,
the-
go on.
Ben, we went to the Cyclone game. Who was the
We
pitcher
did.
we saw?
PJ Cologne or Conlon, whatever the hell that guy's name was.
the Irish guy.
Yeah,
The
he
Irish.
pitched. He was on the Cyclones.
Speaking of Irish guys, your cousin Danny was at the hockey game last night. Sean, he was actually sitting with us,
Cool.
and it's official. D'Angelo
What's
Russell
official?
back to the Lakers.
Russ.
Lakers
Russell.
finalizing deal and Minnesota's D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Van Pelt in trade, including Mike Connolly and picks to the T-Wolves, Russell Wilson, and a lightly protected
Oh,
2027.
no, Russell Westbrook. You said Russell Wilson twice.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, D'Angelo Russell, Malik Beasley, and Jared Van Pelt to the Lakers. Mike Connolly and picks to the T-Wolves. Westbrook and a lightly protected 2027 first-round pick to the Jazz.
To the Jazz. Okay.
And it's
Also
really
in
funny.
deal, Juan Toscano Anderson
Okay.
and Damian Jones to the Jazz. Nikolai Alexander Walker to the T-Wolves. Minnesota gets the 2024 lesser of the Washington Memphis second round pick and 25 and 26 second round picks via Utah.
So apparently he had a blow up with the coach last night, and
Russ.
Well,
Yeah.
wouldn't you when you had to sit there for 45 minutes with 10 seconds left in the third quarter?
yeah, but this is apparently before it because Bill Simmons was like, yeah, he was wearing like different warm up clothes and like just not being a part of it. He obviously because they thought he was going to get traded for Kyrie, but
He scored like 27 points last night, though.
yeah, and it was weird that Anthony Davis was the only one sitting on the bench when everybody was standing up for LeBron. So yeah, that team is sinking faster than the Titanic.
Well,
Speaking
LeBron
of
tweeted it.
coming back out to theaters in 4K.
LeBron tweeted the other day. Maybe it's me, and maybe it is you, sir.
There's a
GM
problem when
LeBron.
both of your kids are there. When both of your kids are there waiting to be playing with you on your team in a couple years.
Bryce is going to be
Actually-
better than Bronny. I'm saying it right now.
It's always the younger one that's better.
You can just tell
can't
Is it
do
the
this.
same way with the
on
Ball
the-
family?
on the 10-second,
Yes,
like the 10-second
Well-
Instagram clips.
but it is the way with the Ball family because LaMelo is actually good. And
Yeah,
Lonzo kind
Lonzo
of
just has always gotten hurt.
yeah.
And what's it? Bronny hasn't announced the school yet, which is kind of
Didn't
weird.
he say something about Europe?
I didn't see that. But LeBron made a comment saying, "I could pick up the phone and he can be on any college team as he wants." So
I mean,
Right.
he's not wrong.
he's not
It's
wrong.
not.
It's just not a good thing to say.
This is how you find yourself in jail, like Aunt Becky. Just
So
paying for things.
he's been. I mean, apparently, according to 247 Sports,
I assumed he was
Bronny's-
just going to Ohio State.
Ohio State, Duke.
so
All the
Duke and
big
Kansas
schools.
apparently never gave him an offer.
Wow.
Memphis,
okay.
Ohio State, and USC have all gave him offers.
Oh,
Okay, USC makes a lot of sense too because of the Lakers.
right.
Lakers, LA.
Staying home.
Plus-
basically.
Plus, if LeBron trades everybody this year before the year ends, and then sucks really badly next year, guess who's going to get the most ping pong balls to get?
Well, does his contract line up with the fact that he can leave?
Yeah, he's gonna literally.
He can
He's
leave
gonna
whenever he
literally
wants.
go. He's gonna leave literally and go whatever team Bronny.
Right,
goes
he's
on.
just going to go to the team that his. He did say playing like against him.
His contract ends at the end of this year. Quote unquote.
Right, so he's going to
Oh,
set it up
never
where
mind.
he
He
can
has,
go
a,
wherever
he has
wants.
an extension to pay him. He has an extension to pay him $46 million next year.
Whatever.
And then and then he has a player option for the year after.
Right.
To pay
But
him
that he's
$50 million.
That he's gonna opt out so he can sign with the fucking Pelicans. I don't know, whatever.
No, the Pelicans are a decent team this year.
Okay, whatever.
It would be hilarious. Like Bronny comes to the Knicks and LeBron plays that one washed up season with the Knicks. That would be.
I would love it.
It would be so
funny.
Knicks to get washed up LeBron.
Yeah.
Look, I would love to see Snacks' head just explode.
It's
That'd be- just for that, I would kind of want
absolutely
that.
pop off his body, just like
See,
heat
would
miser.
LeBron like go to someplace like Charlotte or Detroit?
Yeah.
I mean, for Bronny, I guess.
Or
He'll
is Bronny pull
he'll
Eli
do.
and be like, I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
playing
what I was
for
gonna
that team.
say. Yeah, he does an Archie Manning.
LeBron starts making phone calls to all the teams in the top 5, being like, yo, you don't take my kid.
Yeah. You can't. The kid's gonna get picked like 31st by the Warriors.
Conveniently.
Unbelievable.
And that'll be when the Knicks finally get Curry after all these years with all his ankle and knee problems and
Yeah.
have nothing left in the tank.
It would be a
Oh
blast.
boy.
Yeah. So now on to important things. The Knicks are not going to make any trades because they're the Knicks.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It's just rumors.
There
at this point.
was right. There were a couple of rumors, right?
Right. They have all the draft picks.
They have like 85 draft picks.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have tons of draft picks, and we could probably ship off Toppin or Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose can get like a cheap rotation player. I don't know. The Knicks are either gonna do something incredibly stupid or not do anything at all, or do like the most mindless trade that would be like, okay, cool, whatever.
See,
nice
it's funny
rotation.
because I was reading something the other day. One of the Islander beat writers just tweeting out. So the Islanders traded their first round pick this year for Bo Horvat, but it's a protected first round pick. Apparently,
in the top
there's some
12.
in the top 12, right? But apparently, there's some CBA rule that says the Islanders can still trade it as an unprotected top 12 pick. So they can actually move the pick if they're going to suck.
That makes absolutely no sense.
So a team would basically take a risk. To take the pick, and if the Islanders make the playoffs, Vancouver gets it because they won't be in the bottom 12. But if they're in the bottom 12, whoever they traded to would end up getting it.
That makes
And
more
then
sense.
Vancouver would get a pick, I think, because it's considered a compensation pick. It'd be like next year's first.
I don't think that's possible. That sounds dumb. But if anybody can figure out, it would be Lou. But I don't think.
Former Cardinal outfielder Shane Robinson will be the Mets minor league outfield base running coordinator this season.
Poor St. Louis Cardinal getting wished happy birthday, and then 4 hours later
And
getting
then out
DFA'd.
the door.
By the way,
Shane
apparently
Robinson,
Shane Robinson
okay.
was the 23rd out of the Johan Santana no-hitter.
Huh.
Some guy
23rd.
tweeted.
Why does that matter? When there's 27.
It's such a random person.
It's not even the end of an inning.
That was his pitch hit, and it was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, I think it was.
I'm gonna go coach now. That was his
It's
pitch
like
hit, and now I'm
it's
gonna
like
go
Davis
coach.
Webb when we lose Kafka in a couple weeks.
That's
Okay,
just
so
wacky.
players have all been informed of the trade. Also, the 2027 first-round pick to the Jazz is a top 4 protected from the Lakers.
Okay, it's currently 2023. You have to be 19 to get drafted, so they traded a 15-year-old.
You want to know, really? It's just
And that's
really
only if they're not in the top 4.
Yeah. If not, they traded a 14-year-old.
The NBA draft is just mindless. It's just like, oh, we'll trade a pick 15 years in advance, and then on draft night that year. Oh, by the way, this is the night the pick that the Nets traded for Kyrie and got back.
Aren't the Bulls still making draft picks for Eddie Curry?
No, but they had Bunyani. They had a Bunyani draft pick a couple of years ago, and they're like, "What? That guy hasn't been on the team in like 10 years." I remember that happening.
Well, do they still have that rule in the NBA where you can't trade like back
like
to
every
back?
other year? Yeah.
Yeah, you have to keep every other year's pick.
But no,
That's
you don't
why
have
it's
to. You just can't keep
2027.
them in this. You can't involve them in the same trade.
Right.
That's what it is.
Something, yeah.
So like I could trade, like the Knicks could trade this year's first round pick,
right,
for
to one
one
team
for
and
LeBron to the Lakers for LeBron, and
Right.
then
Next year's for somebody else.
next
Right.
year's for Luka.
Durant.
You know, yeah.
That's just
Yeah, the NBA
I
just
can't
makes
wait to
up
see where
rules.
that
as
guy
they go.
goes.
Durant. He'll probably
No
go
way,
back to
he's still a
Golden State.
net.
He'll probably be going back to Golden State. Hey guys, my bad.
Yeah, I figured I'd come back and try and win another one. There's no way that he is a net next season.
he tried that already though.
He has 3 more years on his contract.
I think he
Yeah.
has an out though this year.
No outs.
No? Okay.
No outs.
He tried it and they said nope.
Yeah, he tried that. Watch, he can make a team out of his own, so watch the Nets be better without Kyrie because they'll actually be a team, but they'll obviously not go anywhere.
Maybe.
But we gotta find out when KD comes back because of the knee. So,
Right.
but they're playing really good. So
Spencer Dinwiddie, MVP.
he's not a bad player.
No,
and
he's not.
they're having someone, Cam something.
Cam Thomas, I think.
Cam Thomas.
The guy's got
back-to-back
like
40
1,000 points in like 3 games.
Yeah, he had 3 40-point games. So who knows?
Let's see. Oh, the Westchester Knicks are on. Let's go.
The Rangers have scored, by the way. Look like
I saw
Kreider.
that.
Why are they starting at 8:00 tonight? Do you know why? Prime time?
Probably.
Probably because Vancouver's got a back-to-back. And it's got to
You
be
see-
24 hours. So
It doesn't-
7:30 tomorrow. It's got to be like, it's like 23 and a half hours. It has to be.
The Islanders have a back-to-back in a couple weeks where they play the Bruins at 7:00 and then the Penguins at 5 the next day. So it
It's the other
doesn't
way
make
around.
any sense.
It's the other way around. Then.
No, I don't think it is.
It is because the 17th is Friday when you against the Penguins, and you're going to that game, like we discussed earlier.
Right, but that's a 7:00 game. That's what I said. And then the
yeah.
next day they play at 5:00.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense to play 2 games in 22 and a half hours where you're traveling.
Okay, you want to hear something that really doesn't make sense? The Calgary Flames played at the Garden on Monday night.
Uh-huh.
They then traveled to Detroit to play the Red Wings on Thursday night. This Thursday.
Okay. Not that far.
They're then traveling to Buffalo to play the Sabres.
They probably should have flipped those games.
Right.
Ideally.
And then they play in Canada, and then they play a game in Canada, and then they go back to Calgary.
Well, so it's like they went
They're doing one of those.
They're going north. It's all north. A little more north, and then we're out.
It's like a John Madden
Correct.
sketch.
Yes.
Like you go here, boom. You gotta go.
What was the game? What was the play called in?
The annexation of Puerto Rico.
That's exactly what it is. That's what the league was like.
Yeah.
Yo, we're gonna have them run this play by playing.
The Flames are running the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Just like they all projected. No,
Correct.
I don't want to buy one condo forever.
I'm gonna see if Snacks picks up.
You want to see what?
I'm gonna call Snacks and see if he picks up.
Oh boy.
He's not gonna pick up.
Does he not pick up the phone?
I don't know. He doesn't pick up for me, so.
Wow.
It's okay. We talk enough through text.
No, you don't, Danny.
We do.
Don't short yourself.
Yeah, no.
Bum. What a bum.
Well, we could bash him. I'm waiting for a voicemail. No one leaves those anymore.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated
Actually,
voice message.
let's not do that. I don't want to dox him. Even though no one's listening. But
I
forget.
Actually,
don't know why voicemail is still.
Fun fact: we actually have 3 people apparently watching us.
Save the voicemail. Save the whatever energy your voicemail is taking on the phone. Just leave it.
Text
Just
it.
take it out. Yeah.
You know what's funny? You can literally voice text it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
It's the same exact thing. And you know what? I'm probably going to listen to it less because you voice texted it to me.
Right. Tommy Heeman is literally the only person I know that voice texts.
I know people have voice text, and it's just so obnoxious.
I don't like it either.
Oh, Ranger scored again. Heedle. He's on a heater.
Doesn't count. Playing Vancouver.
I know.
It counts though. What color Gatorade is going to get poured on the winning coach on Sunday?
Red. Green. Should be green no matter what.
Green.
Lemon lime.
Green is second. The best odds, or I guess the worst odds, is orange at plus 250. Whatever you want to say that. The least money making. And then it's plus 1,600 that no Gatorade gets poured. Is that possible? Has that ever happened?
Water.
I guess.
Yeah, but who's pouring water?
No.
Since 2001, the color of the liquid poured on the winning coach has been orange 5, none 5, blue 4, clear 4, yellow 3, purple 1.
Well, we'll know if the Eagles win. The wide receivers are not doing the Gatorade bottle shower.
Why not?
They were talking about how heavy it was.
They bitched out about it
Or
at
should
the
we-
championship
Because they're
game.
losers. A bunch of losers.
Okay, better question is, what's the over-under on years until Prime takes over the Super Bowl?
Hopefully never.
They will. 100%.
No, they definitely will. They definitely will.
They'll
They're
have a vote.
they're gonna have to have a better package, even though it's basically NBC. They better have.
So,
They'll have a. After
can we
Al
say-
Michaels is retired.
Yes or no to Rihanna showing cleavage?
I mean,
That's a yes.
Prop bet.
It's got to be.
I mean,
Prop bet? Prop bet?
duh.
I'm going to say yes. Yeah.
It's kind of
Okay,
weird
so
if she doesn't.
Minus 500 on yes, plus 270 on no.
Yeah, I mean, that's an easy.
That'd be
Next one I have here is: will a player leave the game and not return due to concussion symptoms?
yes.
That's just a fucking sadistic bet.
Yes.
Yes, plus
Kadarius
120.
Toney.
No, minus 150.
Kadarius Toney.
Is he gonna play?
Yeah, he says he's playing. Young
If
Joke.
the Chiefs win the game, will Andy Reid be doused in barbecue sauce after the
Oh
game?
man, he should, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Which
Plus
chip company?
1,600 for yes, minus 15,000 for no.
Which chip company will air commercial or air first? Doritos or Pringles?
Doritos. I don't think I've ever seen a Pringles Super Bowl.
Neither have I, but they're even money
So-
plus 100.
So this is
Pringles.
kind of
I
a
might take
messed
that.
up one because you can't win it because the top three are the worst odds of them. But it's actually fun. Actually, Miles Teller has some pretty good odds on him. But what celebrities will be shown during the Super Bowl? Bradley Cooper
Trout.
minus 500.
Yeah.
Cooper minus 500. Kevin Hart minus 250. Trout minus 120. Matt Damon minus 120. I don't even know who this guy is. Plus 120.
Who?
Oh,
Can you say
the
his
guy
name?
Rob from Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, Rob McElhenney.
McElhenney.
Yeah. Brad Pitt 175. Will Smith 200. Miles Teller plus 200 is an interesting one.
Oh, that's an
Philadelphia
easy
guy.
one.
Is it though?
I mean, to me,
I don't think
Trout-
has
you
he
think
He
been
was
to a playoff
he was all over the Phillies run.
yeah,
game? Right,
but
he
Trout
wasn't
at
at any
minus
of the football
120.
playoff games.
Trout should be like minus 1,000.
Yeah, he did
It's
the intro.
100%.
He did the intro wearing a Jason Kelsey jersey, one of that Monday night game this year.
Yeah, but that was during the season.
I don't know.
Doesn't mean he's been
What is
involved
he
in
doing
the
now?
playoffs.
He can't be doing anything.
Making the next. Well, he's making the next. Ben Affleck is plus 300. Kim Kardashian plus 350. Leo.
By the
is
way,
plus
speaking
400.
of Rob McElhenney, have you guys seen This Is What Wrexham? It's a pretty good doc on the
I
soccer
have
team.
not watched it yet.
It's good. I recommend it. It's funny that
have to
he
give it a
travels both times. The 3 times he traveled that season, they lost.
All the people you're
Hold on,
mentioning are, it seems like, are Eagle people. Are there no Chief people?
Well,
on this?
Cam from Modern Family and Rob Riggle.
Rob Riggle, Cam,
Also,
Paul Rudd are all
Paul
going to be
Rudd.
there.
Paul Rudd.
100%. Paul Rudd was on the field last week.
Paul Rudd. But yeah, that's biggest name missing from the list is Paul Rudd. All right.
Yeah, Paul Rudd will 100% be
How
there.
many players will have a pass attempt?
Uh,
And this does not include the quarterbacks. So basically, players not including quarterbacks.
I would go 0 probably.
So over
means
2.5 is plus 155. Under is 2.5. And this guy goes, I got burned on this bet last year. Joe Mixon threw a touchdown to T. Higgins.
I completely
Oh,
forgot that happened.
I completely forgot that was Joe Mixon throwing it.
It says you got a prop bet basically because of the fact that Kelsey has
But
thrown the
it's
ball
not how-
times in his career.
Oh, that was against the Giants. That was fun.
But also you get like
You
what's
remember
his
that?
name? The
Steve?
Philly
That
special.
was hilarious. That was hilarious.
Philly
that
special, of
interception.
course.
Travis Kelsey just
Yes.
trucked it 50 yards down the field, and Landy Collins just picked it off. That was fun. That game was on drugs.
We almost won that game.
We won that game in overtime. Roger Lewis Jr. made a circus.
Oh,
That
at home. I remember that game.
yeah, that was my first win as a season ticket holder. That's why I remember it so vividly.
What do we got here? The next one is number of beers sold.
What's the amount?
Over
120,000.
Yeah, easy.
And under 120,000 is minus 150.
That's an easy over. Figure if you go to a person, you get it.
especially Philly, especially all the Philly fans that are going to be there. They are cretins.
To a person, you win.
They are cretins, so it's Philly. So
I thought ESPN.com, ESPN Plus is supposed to have all the hockey games on.
I don't think it's all of them.
I thought it was the NHL package. I thought they were supposed to have that.
That's what I was thinking.
My mother-in-law hasn't complained yet, so I would assume
Yeah,
so.
but right, like the Rangers are on here, but where's all the other games from tonight? Games on
Well,
demand.
it's Wednesday. I don't know how many games there are. There is only one other game.
There's NHL games.
There's 2 games tonight: the Rangers and the Wild and the Stars. That's it.
Still, where's the Wild and Stars game?
It's probably
That
starting
was
in a bit.
It doesn't start
No,
till
it's
8:30, and it's on TNT. It's on TNT.
Oh, it's on TNT. That's why they're not showing it. Okay, that makes sense then. What color will be the Gatorade? Plus 200 orange, clear/water plus 300, green or yellow plus 300, red 750, 450 for blue, 800 for purple. I don't think
I
I've ever
see.
seen purple.
Neither have I.
They're saying
Nice
since
grape.
2001 it happened once.
That'd be I
when.
could go for a nice grape Gatorade right now.
Right? Gatorade. Oof.
It's not something you get all the time, but
I would
don't
lean
hate it.
red.
That's
I love
your.
grape.
I'm a blue guy actually.
Yeah, same.
Although
I honestly don't dislike any of the flavors.
Neither do I. I also like the glacier cherry one.
Yeah, the white one is very good.
Yes. So.
How many times will the chains be used for measurement?
1.
What's the over?
Over 1.5 is plus 110. Over under 1.5 is minus 120.
I'd probably go under. I
Probably
feel like
go
that never
under.
happens anymore.
Yeah.
This will be the game that you see the chains like 20 times.
Yeah.
Nicholas.
Will a kicker hit the upright or crossbar?
He's at a work
missed field
event.
goal or extra point? Tell him that's not important.
What does that mean?
Motherfucker. I'm at a work event. Fuck. I'll say go to the bathroom.
Who works?
He
Who
does.
has events?
What's a work event? What's considered a work event?
Isn't a work event just work?
He works for a charity company, so he probably has a charity event.
That makes perfect sense.
He has those quarterly.
I have work events all the time too, but it
makes sense why he was a little
funny.
cranky today.
How, Denny?
How is that different from any other
How can
day?
you tell the difference between cranky snacks and regular snacks?
It's really funny. The other day he was happy and chipper, which was very weird.
Because Kyrie got traded.
It was a Bizarro snacks. Oh no, it was a couple days. It was last.
That's when you check under the floorboards. That's when you check in the basement for all the.
It was a Bizarro world. So bad friend out of snacks. He has a famous chef cook. He has a famous cousin that is a chef, and he was on Good Morning America. I'm shocked he's never mentioned that once. Apparently a good Italian restaurant, so I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, what's the
So
restaurant?
yes or no? Kicker will hit the upright or crossbar on a miss.
No. I'm gonna say no.
And last but not least on this list of top 10 ridiculous Super Bowl prop bets this weekend, who will the Super Bowl MVP of the game thank first? Odds are teammates 3-2, coach 12-1, family 12-1, God 3-1, owner 12-1, does not thank anybody 5-2.
God's got to be up there. I feel like
God has got to be up there, but is there any overly dramatic God people?
No, but I feel like Pat Mahomes is kind of a God guy every once in a while.
Yeah, he could be a God guy.
He
is from Texas.
Have you seen his wife and brother?
And I mean, it is weird. His dad kind of looks like Doc Gooden now.
His dad looks like he's been on a lot of cocaine recently.
Yeah, that's where I was getting at, Steve. Thank you. See, I can see Jalen Hurts be a God guy too.
I feel like God's a good answer. I think God would be my bet.
Yeah. I'm guessing Jesus Christ counts as God, so yeah.
Nope.
Ooh.
CCD been coming out of the woodwork. Remember those, Vin? Those were terrible. An
What?
hour a week CCD.
I don't know what that is.
Religion, when we had to go to religion
Oh,
for
yeah, okay. Whatever you call it.
communion
Yeah.
and confirmation.
I didn't go after
When did
I stopped after whatever the first one is.
communion?
Communion.
Lucky
I
you.
stopped after that. I don't know why.
That's probably when
stopped.
your parents were just like, screw it.
I think they got divorced right around that time.
Probably.
Like,
that's
there's just too
definitely
much
what
shit
it is.
going on right now. For religion.
Wasting an hour a week of just learning nonsense.
Yeah,
Do
pretty
activities. And then they'll spring on you like a random test that you never really practiced.
What nonsense. No offense to anybody who's religious or anything.
Yeah, of course, but
what do you guys think of the game itself, though? Where are we leaning?
Nice goal by the Canucks.
I'm pretty happy that the Last of Us episode 5 is coming out early. Give me something to do during the day.
Yeah.
I still have to watch last week's. I missed last week's.
Yeah, I haven't caught up. I only saw the first one still.
This is a pretty good episode this week. Nothing crazy, but good episode. Yeah,
and then my HBO Max decided to just stop working.
I did find that interesting. I guess it makes sense.
You know a show that I finally started watching that I know I'm late to the program? I finally watching Daredevil. That's a very good show. I know.
Is it?
Very late. You never saw Daredevil, Vin?
No, I never
the
watched
first
it.
couple seasons of Daredevil were very good, and then they knew they were ending. And then they knew it was ending.
Don't you love when shows do that?
Yeah.
All right, we're done.
Because they did two seasons, and then they did the show with all of them on it.
Right.
And that just killed off basically.
I never watched any of those Marvel Netflix shows. I
watched a little bit.
I didn't watch Punisher or Luke Cage
I watched a little bit of Punisher too. That was arguably one of the best ones. People said.
I like him as the Punisher, so if he were to bring him back around, I would 100% be into it. And from what I've seen, I've watched clips and stuff of Daredevil. Looks pretty good, but I don't know if I need to go back and watch it now that they're making another one with him as Daredevil. I don't know if I need to go back.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully they keep him as dark as the show is. But it's Disney, so.
Yeah. He was kind of...
No, I like how people are if Disney and Marvel really want to do a multiverse, where is Ben Affleck as Daredevil?
I just need him to show up in something.
People forgot.
He wasn't he was
Jennifer Gardner as the girl.
Jokey in She-Hulk, but that was the theme of
You actually watched She-Hulk?
I did. It wasn't horrible.
It wasn't the worst show I've ever seen.
He was in it, and it was kind of just he was a bit flirtatious with her.
Who was?
The guy who played
Daredevil. Because they're both
okay.
Got
it.
Obviously, she's a lawyer, and he's obviously a lawyer.
See, the problem is they oversaturated everything. That it's just all right. I need a break.
I agree.
I'm not watching every single show.
I didn't watch Moon Knight. I didn't
either. I didn't watch Moon Knight.
I'm pulling the report.
I didn't watch
the
Marvel
I got in Moon Knight, and then I just felt like I couldn't get out of it.
That one too, Danny. I didn't watch Miss Marvel either. I think I watched.
I didn't watch Miss Marvel again. Another one I got into, and I'm all right, I'll just watch it just to get the plot.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to get the point.
So, the last 3 I did not watch.
But it's none of them are going to be on anymore.
Yeah.
Loki's the only one they announced the second season.
Yeah. Right. I watched She-Hulk. I think I watched 3 episodes of it, and then I needed something to watch on the plane to Green Bay and back, so I watched the rest episodes.
Fair enough.
On the plane.
You had no choice. You're all right,
pretty much a no watch on those 3. interesting.
And I didn't
I
see
really-
Andor. I need to watch
Same.
Andor.
It's a long
Speaking
one.
of
though, that's the
Disney,
problem.
did you guys see they're making Toy Story 5?
Yeah, I don't know why
Yeah.
they're doing it. I mean, I do know why they're doing it.
Well, for someone that watched Toy Story 1 7 times the last 3 days, I'm all for it. Because my son was sick the last couple of days, and he's just like Toy Story, Toy Story, Toy Story. I'm like,
Listen,
all right,
Toy Story's
we can
great.
watch the second one, man. I love the first one. Obviously, it's my favorite
Sure.
Disney movie. So, but like after the 5th time, I'm like, all right, let's try to watch the second one or the third one or Cars. We even watch Cars. So the ADD is
No, we're
strong.
big.
With
We're
this
still
one.
big on Mickey's Clubhouse.
Oh well, yeah, that is
course.
a
Couple weeks.
go-to.
The night of the divisional round, I come home from the hockey game and I ate, and then he was still awake, and it was like 10:45, and I was like, "Do you want to go watch Batman?" He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "Okay, we got to find the good one." Yeah, with Joker. So I got him into Joker.
Yeah, he's not into superheroes yet.
Probably not
I
the best
never
thing
really
to get
taught
him
him
into.
superheroes yet.
So we're looking for a good animated series Batman to watch with Joker, and then I started thinking I could show him some of the movies with Joker. Just put one on and let it go. And he sees me clicking, and he goes, "Mickey's Clubhouse." And I'm like, "No, he said Batman." He's like, "Mickey's
Yeah,
Clubhouse." And he-
that's he
That'll do
likes.
it.
I was
po-
like,
he
"You know
likes-
what, kid? I'm probably passing out anyway while you're sitting here watching it, so I don't really care."
The funniest is he knows how to say Paramount Plus. 'Cause that's Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol's on there.
Because Paw Patrol,
Got
Blue's Clues, and Peppa Pig are on it,
Got it.
and the occasional Baby Shark.
Oh boy.
No, we're
Yeah,
Mickey's Clubhouse and Batman animated series, but only
My
Joker
nephew's
episodes.
big on Peppa and
Yeah,
Coco Melon's another one.
yeah. He never got into.
Yeah, he wasn't into Cocomelon. Like we went for when we went to
Yeah,
Disney on
neither.
Ice. He was very into the Frozen, but he wasn't into the Cocomelon.
He also really likes the Cars toys, but he can't watch a movie yet or anything. Like it's just too
How old
long.
your
He
nephew
doesn't.
now? 2? Gonna be 2 this year?
My son? It's gonna be 3.
No, your son's gonna be 3. Vin, how old's your nephew gonna be? 2?
He's a year
He's-
older than.
He is 3 now. He's gonna be 4 in June.
Oh, that's right. The niece is the younger one. No,
yeah,
it's the older.
she's gonna be 1 in May.
Right, and then he's gonna be like 4 in June.
4 in June. Yep. Which is
We did get
we're old. We're old.
we
boys.
did have him in at Disney on Ice, and he was good. So hockey game is next.
I don't.
We'll see
You
how that
know.
goes.
My wife said okay to a Brooklyn Cyclones game. I don't know about that. Kind of don't really want to do that.
I don't know.
I
Danny.
feel like if I'm gonna be completely
He hasn't
honest,
been to anything yet, right?
No,
No.
I'm gonna
he
be
has too much
completely
ADD.
honest.
Right. So
If I was to take my kid to his first sporting event that was baseball, I would go to a professional game. Bigger stadium, a little bit more room.
Yeah,
I would
What are you
highly-
going to do at a Cyclone game? It's
Right.
either sit in the seat or you're walking around the
right.
12 other
I
people
think
that are there.
she was talking about the $10 tickets and
Correct.
the
It won't cost
eatable
anything.
of.
Well,
doing
if you
that.
hold them, most places have an age limit, and you tell him to keep his mouth shut, which is what we're doing with Braden.
Well, Braden's a lot smaller than Johnny. That's the thing.
But yeah, that's
So
I from what we did, which he was, I guess he was 1 when we brought him to a Met game, and it worked at City Field because we were able to hey, we do the game. My sister brought
right.
him to
I think we would have to go.
the Piazza Club, and
Right,
he was,
that would be a
good up there.
must. That would
Right.
be a must. We would basically just have to get a Mr.
No,
Met
he-
photo and our days done.
pretty much, yeah.
right. We're getting him the certificate, a
And
Sparky photo, and hang out for a period.
And then I got the, you're not watching the game, right? If you take them to a game, I'm like, no, duh.
I mean, yeah, you'll get 4 innings in. You get a certificate. You see Mr. Met. You eat something and you go home.
Eh,
Right, and you're
Probably not
lucky
this
half of the and don't forget to buy him the cotton candy, because if you don't buy him the cotton candy, does it really count?
no, it doesn't count.
Oh boy. Anyway, Super Bowl.
I have a bad feeling about this, guys.
You think it's gonna be a bad game?
No, I think the Eagles are gonna win.
I'm going with
Why?
the Kelsey mom. It's going to be 500 to 490 something.
Yeah, she's going with the over. I don't know. The Eagles have that team in them this year. I hate to say it. I don't think Mahomes has the weapons in the wide receiver core to give him enough time.
Do you guys think?
And they're gonna stop. And they're gonna stop Pacheco.
Per Adam Scheffler, front office and also front office sports, Dan Snyder is now looking for $7 billion minimum bid
Minimum.
for Washington's football team. Like, does he realize that if somebody walks in there and sees the sculpture of Sean Taylor, like they're gonna be like, "Here's $10. I'll take this."
I wonder the first move of the owners, the new owners, would be like, "All right, we are building a brand new stadium, like right now."
We're
I
going
feel
through
like
this stadium, and anything that has the word Snyder on it, we're getting rid of. We're not selling Snyder's pretzels. We're not doing anything Snyder for the rest of our lives.
I
Even though they
say
smell
if
differently.
they end up selling this team, it will be the first move will be the Sean Taylor statue, and the
What's the
second move
easiest
will be
move?
the Sean Taylor statue. Just call a
The
guy. You call a statue guy.
Yeah, you call a statue guy. I got a
You don't call
statue guy.
Macy's.
So what? Yeah.
Or statue guy, be like, "Yo, just give me the team. I'll build you."
You're
nice statue
in
for you."
the nation's capital. There's statues everywhere.
There's
just
got to
pick
be a guy
one.
who does that.
There's got to be a statue guy there.
As we find out, they're all from like France. Well, they all have the
Fine.
words on
Call
made
them.
in China.
Can you
Made
imagine
in
they just
China.
send us a Statue of Liberty that's Sean Taylor? That'd be fucking awesome.
It's just because Sean Taylor jersey on.
Just Statue of Liberty, but it's Sean Taylor. That's what I
Speaking
want.
of statues, shout out Travis Kelce being like, if there is any Kansas City fans in the city of Philadelphia, stay away from the Rocky statue. For the love of
Oh yeah, that was Kelsey.
He's like, for the love of God, stay away from me.
I think someone joked and they like photoshopped it or like
They're
put one up.
idiots. Both of them are idiots.
I actually
I do like
enjoy
their
listening to
podcast
the
is actually pretty good.
I like them. But they're.
I hate
they're
that.
meatheads.
I hate that he's an Eagle, Jason, because I love
Yeah.
Jason Kelsey.
He's one of those players that like you hate to go against, but you love that human being.
Yeah.
Like he did the dance on the touchdown, the Miles
Yeah,
Sanders
the
touchdown.
Miles
He had
Sanders.
no idea what he was doing. He's like, I'm definitely a hips guy, not a feet guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
And then-
bad feeling about this.
And then mom and dad did this week's show, right?
I know mom
yeah,
did. I don't know
know
if I saw
mom
anything
did.
with
I
dad.
didn't hear the second half of it.
Yeah. But the Chiefs, I think we're just I don't know if we're underestimating the
No,
Chiefs.
I'm not underestimating. I just think they have the weapons to go up against the Chiefs.
Yeah, I see what you're
I
saying.
agree, but I also feel like when I look at the coaching staff,
Right.
if there's a team that can game plan for somebody like Jalen Hurts, it's Spagnuolo and Andy Reid.
Yeah, but Andy Reid
Yeah.
likes to choke too, so I don't know. I'm
But
nervous.
I just can't. I can't keep
I
getting
think
my head.
Mahomes is gonna get a payback for 2 Super Bowls ago.
I just
I
don't
hope
think
to
the Eagles
God
have
he
played
does.
anybody. Like I think we might be overrating them.
That's very
Like
possible.
think about it. They literally they talk about NFL script, and it was like, and they asked all the guys at the Pro Bowl apparently, and Kittle's like, yeah, I wish they sent me the playoff script before the season also, so I would have known I had no quarterback for the NFC Championship.
I didn't watch a second of that. I only watched
None
it
of
on
it.
Instagram.
I didn't watch that. I saw those clips I saw that on TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok and
Absolutely.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Everything I saw Pro Bowl wise was TikTok or Instagram reels.
Yep.
Not a second. Didn't even think about it.
Right.
Shout out Myles Garrett though for being the only guy to break a bone in flag football.
Wait, what?
Apparently he broke his toe.
I think he broke his toe. Yeah,
Oh my.
or he got turf toe or something.
Very possible. And Eli Manning
dislocated
being
a
better
toe in the
receiver.
2023 Pro
Dislocated.
Bowl game.
And you can't even do anything about that. You just pop it in place and just
No,
like
you just
And walk.
Wear
take a couple weeks
for-
off, you'll be all right.
And it's flag football. What is the defensive lineman doing in flag football?
I only saw one lineman at a time, like the regular thing.
Like, I don't think I saw Dexter Lawrence break a sweat. But yeah, so let's see, what is it? 1.5. 1.5.
1.5. That's the spread.
That's the spread for Philly. It's basically been that this whole
I think
time.
I'm betting on the Chiefs. I think.
Did you
betting
know
on
the
the
team
Chiefs.
that's worn the white jerseys have won the Super Bowl like some ridiculous 8 out of 10 times?
Chiefs Kingdom. And the only one
So-
was the Eagles because they wore green.
So the NFL is rigged and racist. Is that what we're trying to say? I don't know.
So 56 Super Bowls have been played.
Okay.
Team in white has won 36 times.
Wow.
So the technical road team has won. I don't know if that's road.
See,
though.
the Giants are 2
3 and 1. 3 and 2.
Well, no, they won both. The ones
4
in the
and 2.
80s and 90s. Yeah, 4-1.
Speaking.
Because 2 on the road, 2 in the what blue, 2 in the white, and they lost in the blue in 35.
Speaking of the loss, I watched that 30 for 30.
Did you?
Today? It's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's
I haven't.
very
gotten to it.
Saragusa heavy because he just
Yeah.
passed, so it's a lot of that.
I figured that.
But it's good.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to it. But yeah,
I like those.
and the
that are, like,
Packers
a season
are.
style.
I think the Packers I've only remember the Packers wearing green.
They
wore white
wore
when they won.
green in the Steeler one they won.
Yeah,
I
they might have
think-
wore white when they lost to the Broncos.
Yeah, because I remember Elway's moment in
yeah,
the
in
blue
blue.
jerseys.
Yeah, you're right.
And I think they
Right,
wore
the
green.
helicopter.
They wore the green. Yeah,
they wore green. The green in the Patriot
the-
one.
the
So
one,
they're
I vividly remember that.
yes, definitely. Yeah, I was just watching highlights from that. Reggie White just annihilating people.
Yeah, he was a great player. Crazy that he died from sleep apnea. Kind of
Yeah.
scary.
That's a common cause. It's like a lot more common. than
No,
people
I
think.
know. I probably haven't. I should really.
It is a big undiagnosed thing.
Yeah,
My dad has
Nicole
it. He
goes.
recently had to get it all tested
Nope.
and all that stuff.
Nicole goes. Yeah, you like stop breathing every now and then. I'm like, you realize that's not good, right?
Yeah, right.
You may want to tap me a couple times when that happens.
She
lady.
does. She does. Yeah, so I should go. That's on a 2023 agenda list that I have to get.
That would be the
got that.
perfect excuse. Your new son is born, and you like, oh, I gotta go sleep at a hospital bed for a couple nights. Night, honey.
Yeah.
I
need
think
to
I had the
test.
test once, but like I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't get an answer or something. The test is weird because like, you gotta sleep with fucking tubes in you and shit. So
Right.
You gotta
See,
sleep with tubes. Also, if they can't figure it out when you do it at home, like they give you the machine.
my dad
to
has
test
it
at
too,
home.
and my dad has it too. He doesn't use it. He's like, I can't do this.
yeah, it's.
There's people. I don't think.
I can't fucking Darth Vader myself to sleep. It's not gonna work.
Apparently, there's also
That-
like a pill. I keep saying commercial for a pill. That,
A pill?
that takes away the mask. Yeah, it's like a pill. You take a pill at night, which kind of helps you.
I
That
saw a
sounds like
surgery. I saw a
Something
surgery
Creed
that
would trying to sell in the office.
I saw there was like a surgery that you put like a little piece in and you like do it. I'm like,
Yeah,
but like
uses
in
a
10
Creed.
years when there's a better way, what are you gonna have a surgery that you don't do it?
Vin
not
uses
having
an office background and has to get an office reference in there.
Had to. Well, there's an episode he sells. He
Right.
sells Kelly a tapeworm because they're all trying to lose weight.
So there's did you ever see the was it the Oscars clip or some award show where they have like all the shows blend together, and Jesse from Breaking Bad shows up at the office, and he's like, "Yo, Creed, what is this all about?" He's like, "Don't worry," and he turns around and goes, "Oh, my meth guy's here, guys."
I think I have seen that one. I think I have.
It's just funny.
It's, probably an Emmys thing, I think.
Alrighty, so we're not getting snacks, you said, right?
No.
We're not.
So let's present.
recap. How
So this
stupid
was
we
from
are.
our
We call
preview
this
show.
segment "How Stupid We Are."
This is from the preview show itself. Okay.
Why did we think the Cowboys were gonna win, Steve? Vin, because we
didn't
probably
think
wanted to
that.
be different. Yeah, that was
That's
Packers.
Vin. That's not me.
Yeah, I changed it. I meant Ben. Look at us all picking the Tampa Bay. We backed into that one.
The sad part is we barely won that one.
I didn't.
Snacks got the NFC West, right?
I didn't trust the Eagles. That was my. I didn't trust Jalen.
That's looking back on it. Yeah.
So
That was the
that's
biggest
my
question all
mistake.
year.
Look at
was
Devin
Jalen.
and Snacks saying Chargers like idiots.
Yeah, but we also all said the Colts in the AFC South.
So
Well, we
that's
also
the only
didn't
one that got the
expect
Vikings
Jaguars
right.
to be this good that quickly.
Tampa easy.
Yeah.
Nobody saw the Seahawks coming.
No, he did not. Which,
Bills
you know,
easy.
I was
Things like
completely wrong with
Arizona
them.
was-
We were
tough.
complete. Me and Vin were complete. Oh, me, Vin,
Jeez.
and Devin were wrong about the Broncos. That was our way off ones.
Oh God.
I had the Raiders. Could have made it. They just.
I had
decided
the
not to.
Rams going
They're
into the
kinda good.
Super Bowl.
All right. So final four teams.
Finn had the
9
Packers. Finn had the Packers and the Dolphins.
0-0. So the Niners are the only team any of us picked that got to the final four.
Yeah. So Devin and Snacks had them. In the final.
MVP. Wait.
Go back.
Hold on. We have our updated picks for us.
Oh, okay.
We can make new picks.
So you said Joe Burrow. at
That was the
beginning of
closest
season.
one. Yeah.
For sure, the closest one. It's going to be Mahomes, I think.
Steve got the wrong Bosa.
He did.
He did.
I would have been right with Breece Hall if he would have stayed healthy.
I thought he was about to say I was going to be right with Frank Wright. I literally thought that's where that was going. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, you were nowhere near close to right with Frank
Brees
Wright.
Hall stays
If-
healthy.
If he didn't get fired, I was going to be right with Frank Wright.
Pierce
If
was
they
good.
didn't trade
but
for Matt Ryan,
Texans-
I would have nailed that pick.
Okay.
Pierce was good, but the Texans only won 2 games. So
Pickens might win that.
no, I think it's going to
That's
be
the scary thing is that Pickens may actually win that.
Am I missing the rookie, Danny?
Purdy.
Ah, that's dumb if he wins it.
But he went 7-0, like 6-5-0.
What a bum.
As a Mr. Irrelevant, you just
I know, but
Get
it's
it.
only 7 games.
So,
Who are you? Who
okay, you
else
want to
are
start
giving
there?
it
Because
to?
I'm going to give you my offensive rookie, and I'm going to look at the Jets and give it to Garrett Wilson. Because that guy
Oh,
had
that's a good one.
nothing.
I'm going to say it's going to be Pickens. I'm going to agree with Danny.
No, that's not me.
Oh, it's
Uh,
Steven. Sorry.
No, I'm changing my pick. My pick on 2-8 is.
Well, I'm
Just remember,
changing
they
my
have
pick.
top threes that-
Pickens didn't do enough.
Just remember, they have finalists now, so the finalists are out. So really, you got to go by the
Yeah.
finalists.
So who's the finalist?
Finalists announced for 2022 season. Later, go away. I don't hear about you. I don't want to hear about you. Okay. Valuable. Okay, so I'll go to Rookie of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Purdy, Kenneth Walker, and Garrett Wilson.
Kenneth
Ooh,
Walker. I forgot. I'm going Kenneth Walker.
yeah,
I forgot about
that's a good one. I'm going Purdy, but Kenneth Walker is probably going to win.
Walker missed time also.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm going Purdy. Mr. Irrelevant, and he
It's
never
a good
lost
story.
the game.
You're right.
NFL's a sucker for those.
I can't believe none of us literally. Is he even gonna be there? He's broke. He's gonna have a. All right, I'm leaving my rookie of the year.
I'm leaving mine. I'm leaving mine too.
Same.
Who do you
The
have?
only
then?
other one, only
I have
other
Hutchinson.
one on the list. You had Hutchinson.
Oh.
Is
The only other one
Tariq
on the list, by the
Woolen
way, was Tariq Woolen.
from the
Oh, from
Seahawks.
Seattle. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a decent chance it's either one of the guys that we have listed.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
so
it's gonna be Sauce.
so we're all leaving our picks the same. That's easy.
Sure.
Oops, sorry. Okay, cool. Comeback player of the year. The finalists are Saquon, Christian McCaffrey, and Geno. I'm crossing Geno off the list. Good story, but what is he coming back from? Being on the bench?
See, here's the thing. I agree with you, but of those three, he had the best season.
Correct. No, I 100% agree with that too.
So if
I'm
we're
gonna
going
go with-
by who had the best season of those three, I'm going Geno.
I'm going Christian McCaffrey. The Niners
I
became a
think-
different team when he got on that team.
It's true, but with the story, and he's coming back from being tossed aside, so I'm taking Geno.
I'm going CMC as well. The second he got traded to the Niners.
What do his final numbers look like? Maybe I'm underrating the season. Let me look.
You don't
No,
care
he
about
never.
assistants at the deal.
I'm just looking.
We already know the Miko's probably going to win it, or Shane, or the Eagles offense coordinator.
He ran for 1,100 yards and 8 touchdowns. Yeah. Anyway, what are we on now?
AP Coach of the Year. Your finalists are Dayball, Sean McDermott, Doug Peterson, Kyle Shanahan, and of course the Eagles coach. I'm giving it to Doug.
Me too.
I'm gonna be a homer. I'm gonna say
Do
Dayball.
it.
You sure you don't want Frank Wright? Are you going to plead a case for Frank Wright?
I think I'm gonna go with Jeff Saturday.
Never forget that one win.
Nope.
Can't believe he
That
actually
one
got an
win.
interview.
I mean, Ursay just needs people to talk to at this point.
Yeah, as long as it's not Wink.
Offensive Player of the Year: Tyreek Hill, Jalen Hurts, Justin Jefferson, and Patrick Mahomes. Wow, 3 of us. Well, Vin actually probably came the closest to any of us.
Yeah, Cooper Cup died.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Jalen.
Yeah, I'm going Jalen as well. Because they usually split it up, so that means Mahomes is going to win the MVP.
It's hard to not give it to Jalen.
Yeah, I really want to give it to Justin Jefferson, but I'll go Jalen.
Yeah,
Are you though, Vin? Do you really though?
I do.
he did disappear in a couple games though.
At the end. Yeah.
But he
AP
still had an
Defensive Player of
amazing
the Year. I'm gonna now switch my bosses.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah, go Nick.
I'm gonna
Chris
go
Jones
Micah
and
Parsons.
Micah Parsons. Is the
I'm
other
going
one.
Parsons just because I like him better, but it's gonna be Nick Bosa.
Yeah, I'm going Nick.
Alrighty. And finally, your most valuable player finalists are Josh Allen. So Danny can keep his pick. Joe Burrow, so technically I can. Jalen, Justin, Jefferson, and Pat Mahomes. It's very
Okay.
rare to get a back-to-back MVP, but Jalen has weapons. It's like Mahomes basically did it. This was the first year you can actually say Mahomes did it without, minus Travis Kelce. What really else was on that offense?
Right.
Not too much, especially considering Juju was. I don't think he wasn't hurt that much.
He wasn't
banged up.
bad.
No.
But he wasn't anything
wouldn't think
special.
I don't think. All right. I think if anything, he earned himself another 1-year contract. He's gonna have to prove himself again,
Probably. I'm going Pat Mahomes.
and probably actually end up seeing him there.
I mean, if you're him, why would you leave?
So, Danny, who are you going with?
I'm going Mahomes.
Adam Mahomes. Adam Mahomes. Alrighty. Those are our awards. They're Friday night. Don't put any money on them because we're probably wrong.
Except for Sauce.
I don't know. Hutchinson had more picks.
Well, if a team doesn't throw your way, you can't have picks.
I mean, you're right, but I don't know how you give an award off of. We all recognized you were really good quickly. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
He had 9.5 sacks. I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
He got a few at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a 3-sack game against the Commanders
Yeah.
early in the year, and a 2-sack game against the Packers.
Like if he
in the
doesn't
season.
win, if he does end up winning, I'm obviously not going to be shocked or mad about
Sure.
it. I think the fact that no one threw the ball towards Sauce's side means
Also,
something.
Agent Hutchinson's so good that he became invisible on a play and stood
Oh,
on the
yeah.
sideline and then got a pick.
Yeah. Daniel Jones.
It was a good play.
Was
a
it
good
Daniel
play.
Jones? I don't think that was Daniel. Oh,
No, that
No,
wasn't
Danny.
Daniel
It was somebody else.
But Daniel Jones didn't read him in coverage.
No.
Oh,
didn't.
what's his name? Didn't do it like 4 times in that one game.
We'll talk about that.
I think it was Justin Fields.
Yeah. I think it was Fields too, yeah.
Yep, it was. It was Justin Fields. Talk about a guy who needs a freaking.
Talk about a guy who actually stinks.
Here,
Probably
Bears
won't hear the
playing
sound,
aggressive with 7 seconds to go, trying to
I
get
can
the
hear the
field goal
sound.
or maybe do the lateral play.
He's
No
literally
pass
here.
rush at all. And Aiden Hutchinson, who
Shout
How
out
do
Scott
you
Hansen.
just throw it to the guy standing on the sideline?
I miss you, Scott Hansen. 7 out.
Imagine having that guy's bladder control.
I
Really,
haven't thought
really
like
a work of
you
art.
can't go to the bathroom for 7 hours.
Yeah.
Just the thought of it makes me have to go to the
I'll
bathroom.
try it. I'm gonna try it.
7 hours of no peeing.
I mean, I've probably
Fuck
done it.
now.
I've probably done
Well,
a full
wait, we've
workday
probably
without
done it.
peeing.
When you're sleeping.
Yeah, but I'm saying I've probably done a full workday without. I don't know. Probably not.
I definitely didn't.
I definitely have it.
Because if you
Yeah,
count
well.
poops, you pee. So.
Ah!
On that note,
That's a great way to end the show. Title
that
of
is
the
how
show,
you
if
end it.
count
And that's
poops,
going to
you
be the
pee.
clip we're putting at the pre-show before we get into the soundbite.
Am I wrong? Am I
Danny
wrong?
boy,
I know I'm not
no.
wrong.
Nope, he's not wrong.
Man, I'm going to have to get that video clip for that one.
Yeah. The Rangers scored another goal.
Yeah.
What's that?
They're playing their like 5th string goalie.
So they don't have a first string goalie.
Lafreniere.
They do have a 1st string goal.
He's hurt.
Right. But
And then
Marco,
they're going
what's
to
his
trade
name?
him. That's your Demko. And then they're going to trade him.
Right. Are they going to trade him though?
I heard they might.
So, before we forget, what's your go-to snack for the Super Bowl?
Wings.
Ooh.
It's a good one. I'm a pig in a blanket guy.
I was going to say, I just had pigs in a blanket again the other
We
day.
literally destroyed pigs
We
and
just,
blankets.
we just had some, and it's like every time I have them, I forget how good they are.
Well, I don't know
They
how
get
you
better every
forget.
time you have them again.
Because I don't, like, honest, Danny, I don't, my family isn't big on, like, holiday appetizers.
Oh,
to
I
be
can
honest.
clearly tell if you said that.
We don't, like, pigs in a blanket are not at Thanksgiving. They're not at Christmas. Nowhere.
Yeah,
So,
we
like-
have it. We have it for New Year's.
Yeah. Well, maybe I did have them at New Year's.
So
I don't know.
Vincent,
Pigs-
Thatcher Demko has 1, 2, 3 more years at $5 million a year
But he's very
after
good.
this year.
And they stink.
Yeah, I want to.
They're going to try to unload that contract. That's the plan.
What they should do is
I-
trade us Josh Bailey for. We should trade them Josh Bailey for Quinn Hughes straight up and call it a day.
They should. I'm big on pizza. at the Super Bowl parties.
I think we're doing some sort of barbecue thing for Melissa's birthday.
Okay. There you go.
Didn't Melissa?
Sunday.
When?
It was
Melissa's
yesterday.
birthday
Yesterday.
passed. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yesterday.
But
She
it
did
was
not get a
Tuesday.
happy. She did not get a happy birthday video. Bummer.
I don't know what that means.
No, we send our kids saying happy birthday to the other person.
Yeah. Can't even get Braden to sit still.
Yeah, well, he has. I have video evidence.
Um.
Oh, jeez.
Well, with that being said, we are off of next week. So enjoy your
Unless
next
it's like
couple
the
weeks.
greatest Super Bowl of all time.
Yeah.
Unless it, or the biggest controversial Super Bowl of all time, and we have to discuss it.
Which it will be.
Something will happen.
Or the Knicks make the greatest trade of all time and get like all the top players. Get
Kevin Durant.
No, we're getting.
You imagine?
Can you imagine they Knicks trade for Kevin Durant?
No, we're getting Brooks. We're getting what's his name from Phoenix? Who's their point
Chris
guard?
Paul.
Booker. Devin
Danny.
Booker.
Booker or Chris Paul?
And Chris Paul and
I'm way
getting
beyond
Chris
Chris
Paul
Paul.
At
We
this
should trade for
stage
all
is a
of
Nick
them.
move.
That would be
That's
such
a
a
Nick
move.
move.
They'll trade one of the young kids.
After Jalen Brunson is getting snubbed in the All-Star game.
Correct. We're like, you know what? We're replacing you, bud. Sorry. Chris Paul time.
Did you see Anthony Thomas lost out on like a $2.5 million bonus for not making the Pro Bowl this year?
No, that's rough.
Yeah.
Like
And
he
I was
should have
like,
been
that's
the,
perfect.
He should have been.
Just put
He
that
should've
into
been
the
the-
signing bonus when you give him a new contract during the
He
offseason.
should have been the quarterback instead of Nick Hundley.
Tyler Huntley.
Stephon Diggs threw a pick
Tyler Hundley. My bad.
to Tavon Diggs.
I didn't
Nick
know that.
Hundley. Jesus Christ.
They tried a Philly special, and Tavon was like, "Yeah, I'm not that stupid. I see."
The funniest thing I laughed at was Eli talking to Kittle about Tristan Wirth's quads. Yeah, we both can't fit into 3 axes, because I can't fit into it.
It's too big. Yeah.
Dad joking us, and Kittle
Nice.
laughed. That was a genuine laugh, though.
Eli's an idiot.
Kittle has a lot of fun in everything he does.
And then the impressions were great. Eli getting impressioned by Peyton was great. Doing the I don't know.
I feel like this is now officially the Pro Bowl thing. It's going to be them two coaching moving forward
hope.
forever.
It was cool. It was cool this year. I don't know.
They have other people that
Can I ask? I watched literally 2 seconds of the NHL skills competition.
No.
What's with the fascination
Almost.
of golf? They did one. The NHL did a ton of golf, and then so did the.
Well, they were in
NFL.
Florida, so they try and do
That's
something.
the only
So
thing I
last
can
year they
think
did last year they did a blackjack thing, like shooting
It
at
was in
different
Vegas.
cards.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
but-
so they kind of do like a themed event that
I was
has
like,
to do with like.
Am I
Vegas
watching
is
the
good.
NHL skills competition or it was weird?
Yeah.
And then it was in.
I think
But Brock Nelson won the accuracy, so that's cool.
he did.
Also,
the
it was
end of-
not fair though in the first round when Connor McDavid went 4 for 5 in 7
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
I was like,
The
that can't be legal.
It's dumb. The NFL did. I think they do like Irving versus Dion one year.
I believe so.
So like
I
they
think
can go
so.
back to doing those kind of things.
I mean, Jeff Saturday is a well-known coach now. If they want to bring him
Right.
in,
Of course.
I
He's
can't
not
wait
gonna
for the
win.
Favre versus Aaron Rodgers Pro Bowl coaching.
Well, that's the thing. It should be that's what they should do. It should be
Finn, do you spend 4 days in the darkness whenever you need a life-changing thing?
every time the Packers play a playoff game.
Every
I end up
time
spending
Aaron
4 days
Rodgers
in the
says he's going to
darkness.
spend 4 days in the darkness, Vin goes
go-
for 5.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't do that cleanse while he's doing it in darkness.
I love it. I'm not going to take my time.
No,
Going
I'm
into
kind of
darkness for
in on
4
the
days.
cleanse.
No,
I would literally die if I did Aaron Rodgers' cleanse.
he's just I don't know.
I would
Pat
have to get
McAfee
the
was like, "Are you kidding? I could barely sit in the same place for 10 minutes.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. They should do whoever wins the Pro Bowl. So Eli won the Pro Bowl. He gets to stay, and somebody else coaches
It's like
the
pickup
AFC next.
basketball.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like pickup basketball.
And
Oh,
then
I
the
thought you were
winner
about to
stays
say
again.
the winner has to.
Keep going.
The winner gets to choose which cleanse of Aaron Rodgers the losing coach has to deal with.
It really is funny on how serious Peyton really takes everything.
The loser has to do ayahuasca.
On one of the shows next year.
Just on one. Like you have to do
On
do
the
a
Manning
pickup.
cast.
Yeah, you have to do a pickup draft while you're on ayahuasca. I just want it to be over. I just want him to go to Vegas and that's it. Have a
Not
good
come
time.
back.
Go to Vegas and
What's with
be.
what? I didn't know you were allowed to get visits. Like, what's with Carr going for a visit?
I think they're giving the exception to the rule.
Yeah, they gave him
because
they
know it's just gonna happen.
Also, shout out to him making it funny when they asked him when he was like the most accurate quarterback at their skills competition, and he was like, they asked if he's ever been this hot in Vegas, and he goes, "Well, clearly not. That's why I'm not going to be here any longer."
Yeah, I mean, he already said goodbye. He said his thank you.
Yeah.
It's over.
McDaniels also stinks, and
I mean, we knew that when in Denver.
no, yeah, my point.
Jeez. What a mess.
He's so happy to be out of there.
Yeah. All right. Anyway.
So, being of, they're actually getting the other offensive coordinator back. Bill O'Brien's going back to New England.
Right.
Is that better?
I mean, it's better than
It's
Matt
better
Patricia
than
and
Matt
Joe
Patricia and
Judge.
Joe Judge.
Joe Judge, yeah.
Combined
let
them
him
to be enough.
Just don't give him any actual real power.
Yeah. Apparently Mac hated Joe Judge.
Oh, shocking. Let me find my surprise face.
Somebody hates Joe Judge.
So it was him he was cursing out on the sideline.
Add him to the list.
He probably hates Joe Judge because he's not
Imagine
Nick
if
Saban.
Joe Judge wasn't trying to be Belichick. He would have definitely been a decent coach, but he fell into that hole again.
He fell into the
Jamie.
famous, oh, I could do what he does.
Yep. Well, I got bamboozled badly.
Hoodwinked.
Hoodwinked, bamboozled. Whatever you want to say about that.
Well, with that being said, enjoy your Super Bowl. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. Enjoy your February 15th half-price candies.
Ooh.
Yes.
And we will, and unless something crazy happens, we'll be in full spring training mode. You hear from
Next
us
time we
again.
see you.
Have a good one, everybody.